Hello, and welcome to another edition of What the Farq presents with me, Lord Farquaad. It's great to have you back. Sorry for the delay in the last videos. I've been ill. I had COVID. I've now got long COVID. So I'm just kind of getting myself back into the swing of things and trying to find the love for this game again. I'm kind of falling out of love with it. But we are here now. So wanted to bring you a nice little video. So territory capture, a lot of them go stale, and it has happened on 146. But sometimes you just gotta throw it all out, kitchen sink and all, and just have a bit of fun. What's to lose? Some speed ups, some trip, bit of repair cost, bit of reputation. Who cares? So Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Not long woken up, and a couple of minutes before the takeover was got this message went out on via Discord. We're taking a territory. What's going on? And it was organised for this territory within 10 minutes to get ourselves up, get ourselves prepped, and we were going to give it a go, because we wanted to get that third particle that we've been missing out on for a while. We thought the time was right, and what came was a very aggressive 48 hours. So Chaos, which is the #1 alliance, was trying to take a territory from USSC, which was the #9 alliance. The #9 alliance of USSC is part of the VHL stable. VHL and #2. Within that, there's also Deal, #3, TBE, and #4. 1 of 1 at 5. EXO a 7th, 1 of 2 a 10, and 1 of 3 a 21. Within the Chaos stable of alliances, this is all about territory capture stables, we've got Wolf, which is #6, EMP at #8, Legacy at #11, UFBH at 12, UFSM at 13, FRTK at 15, UFGB at 16, Nest at 17, and Pods at 25. There's a lot of alliances. There's a lot of members. So we've got the evil empire that is VHL, and we've got the Savage of the Galaxy, which is Chaos. Yeah, don't get me started on that, but there we go. So the plan of this was hopefully we were going to do a surprise attack, but it didn't really work out like that. They knew we were coming. They were very well prepared, so they had their ships. USSC had all their ships. Mainly they were concentrating on Alpha, but then what they had is they had their alliance, their stable guys who were going to be doing the attacking. We were looking to do the same. So for us, our strategy was to hit beta and to hit it hard with our ships, and it was all about bigs and smalls and everything from in between. And we were going to use our alliance stable to get us there. So for me, the way that I went in 3 cheap ships, and then I hit Sally, which is a destroyer if it's rightly crewed, and the Enterprise, which was hopefully going to be, because it's got the Enterprise D skin on it, cover the rest of the ships and hide them, which is a nice little tactic from there. So for me, I didn't even think about using cloaking at this point, but we went in and we had a couple of cloak ships in there to get them started. So let's come in and we'll see what's going on. This is what we came into. Holy moly jackamole. Look at all of those ships. There's a lot going on. So it was all about numbers. Numbers for us. And actually, we didn't even join it quick enough. I'd already lost a ship before we'd even joined. So I changed from the BB and I put it down to another cheaper ship, because I just want to go cheap bang, cheap bang, cheap bang, 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 bang. See if I can hit it on that minute, hit it on that minute, hit it on that minute. And with us, I also made sure to get all my EXOs in place. Now we have these. We keep forgetting about them. So we need to, you can remember, if you go into something like this, you prep. They're an hour long. Some of these big ones, the repair ones, the warp speed. the repair costs, etc., damage, all about an hour long. So great for a territory takeover. You use them, we'll go from there. So what you're going to see, I'm going to leave it be. I'm not going to talk through this. Let's just watch it. Let's just see how it goes. I'm going to be moving around quite a lot. I'm going to be sending in some small ships, sending in some big ships, moving around to different spots to try and keep those ships alive as long as possible. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. So the interesting thing was we were expecting massive amounts of lag, massive and massives. But I think because it was 10 o'clock in the morning, there wasn't too bad. Yes, lag was affecting and it will get worse going on. But yeah, it was an absolute mess, really, trying to work out where you can place those ships. So many ships in the system. You are having to really think about where you're going to place them. And you want to try to keep, especially when you're attacking, you want to keep one in there all time, so it gives you that place to place, because you want to place it somewhere. You want to place it each way, not just stick it in willy-nilly. Just get it in there. So step back, let you carry on watching. As you can probably tell from the last minute, this is what happens in real life. Sometimes, especially 10 o'clock, you get called away and you just gotta let your ships, they're just gonna die. So you gotta get back in the game and hopefully you can kind of get there. But yeah, as you can see from there, I got called away from the phone. Wife was screaming at me, saying, why are you playing that bloody game? So managed to hide away again, get back on, get back in the game. So now we're back in the game and I'm doing it. I've now got to think about, again, where am I going to place my ships when they're coming in? Do I just send them down to the bottom of the system just to get them moving? So then they're a moving target and they'll last that a little bit longer. Or do I find a hole somewhere that is going to allow me to just keep placing them there? So let's sit back again. Hopefully we get some more. You can see less ships. Very interesting. Less ships in the system, where a lot of them have died. Not many purple ships, but not many ships with crosses on them either. There you go. So we're kind of 10 minutes into this battle so far, and the Chaos were behind. We were always behind, and then gradually over time, we have started to claw it back, and we overtook within 10 minutes. And this is all about numbers. It's about not necessarily, you don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. We want to survive. So what's the point of targeting ships? That's what our TC allies do for us. They are our protectors. They're our wingman. So we are fighting and we're getting in, and it's just, if we die, we send back. We die, we send back. We die, we send back. You keep going. Great tactic. I wish I'd probably gone now 5 small ships, but I wanted to kill some people as well. As you've probably seen from the attack notifications on the taskbar at the top, I kept it on this one, is that you can see the people attacking me are not USSE. They are mainly VHL, Deal, 1 and EXO. They're the main people who are hitting me. USSE are not doing the attacking in the same way as Chaos are not doing the attacking. So we're 10 minutes in. No, we are halfway into the battle so far. And as you can see from the points at the top, Chaos are more than double the points of USSE. It's all down to getting those ships in and getting them surviving, and the quicker you can get them back, they've got home advantage. They should be flooding Alpha system with as many ships as possible, but our big ships are in there doing their thing. For us, it was all about just flooding Beta over and over and over again, relentless of what we said. It's actually very interesting because what we saw is a couple of my alliance members noticed that there were a couple of players who were botting. It was very, very interesting. They were coming through pretty much around about the same time after death, instantly to the exact same spot every time. We think that there's a couple of people botting, but we have no proof of it. But there is something going on where people are able to deploy ships very quickly, repair very quickly, and get them back without having to do anything, which is interesting. If you have that bot, get in touch. Love to have a look at it just to see how it works. But I'll let you carry on. I'm speaking for another 2 minutes. So, and oh look, chaos has increased more. So the aim of the game here again: attack, 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 die, 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 attack, 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 attack. So 8 minutes to go. It's getting relentless. I wish there was a quicker way of doing the sequence of events you've got to do to repair and redeploy. I wish there was that scope you could building a mechanic to kind of really sort this out, but I'm sure they've got something. But we'll say we're 8 minutes to go. We're into supercharged zone. We're double the points, but to USSC, they never stopped. They never stopped coming. They never gave up. There was never a, we've lost this. They just kept on going. But as you can see, at certain points in that video, there was a lot of blue ships, which were part of the VHA stable, who weren't doing anything. They're just sitting there. What's the point? It's not going to scare off. The people who make the points are the ones with the bullseyes, and that's how it works. So if you're not going to defend, if you're just going to put a ship there and go off and go for a pee or go shopping or go and talk to the kids or whatever, don't do it, because you're just wasting a ship. If it's not doing anything, what's the point? It's not going to scare people away. When you're defending, you've got to be active. There's no point just sending a ship for the hell of it. If you're trying to point score, that's a whole different thing altogether. You've got to be online and you've got to keep hitting. I'll shush up and let this go into the last 7 minutes. So we've got 3 minutes left. You can see that the allies for USSC have started to pull out. You've got the last hardcore ones who just want to work on their power destroyed, to just keep on attacking as much as they can. But it was really an interesting experiment, really, to see if you could really catch someone off guard, for one, to see if 2, we could get people on within 10 minutes to do this. And 3, actually, can we, it wasn't as very off guard as we thought, and can you actually win something when something is very, very heavily defended? What it did show is that there was a lot of ships there to, quote, defend, but actually they were offline, which was meaning that they're useless. There's no point in sending a ship to sit there for half an hour as a deterrent. If someone's going to attack, they're going to attack. If you're not online, mate, you're not going to be able to kill them. And you don't want the alliance who's defending to be killing anyone. They need to survive. They don't want to be hunting. You want your allies to hunt for you. And this is what it's all about. And then what we'll do is say, the great thing about us, these are TC allies, so we can still hit them OPC. We can still raid their bases, but we all work together as a stable of alliances to help each other out with regards to territory. And hey, if they're OPC, then it's their own fault. It's simple as that. And in the same way, if I'm OPC, it's my own fault. I get hit, there you go, who cares? You repair and get on with it. So it's very interesting, and I know that other servers, for instance, will have say proper no aggression pacts with the people they do and all this, but just free. 146 is so easy. No loot, no shoot. That's the only rule. Yeah? If you're a griefer, deal with it. Whatever. An alliance will deal with you. Who cares? Yeah? There's no tribunals, there's no this, there's no that. There's no wars every week. It's just no loot, no shoot. Chaos, on the other hand, and a couple of others, we don't go with that. It's the don't be a dick. So if I feel like moving someone from a node, I'll do it. They come back, fine. I'll kill them again, and I'll get the node back. Whatever. So hopefully this video will show you that sometimes you've got to make your enemies your allies, and it's the enemy of your enemy, and you work together, but then you can go and shoot them afterwards. Who cares? Whatever. That's up to you guys to decide. But a couple of tips to take away from this. Exocomps, you've got to use them. They're there, you're building them up. Damage, repair, warp. You want to make as much damage as possible. You want to do as cheap repairs as possible, or speed repairs, and you want to get back in the game as quickly as possible. Secondly, get some TC allies. If you want to do something, get some TC allies. It's well worth it. Look at Alpha, eh? Completely clear. It's our area now. Now we get our third particle. Thirdly, it's not about you killing people. It's about lasting for as long as possible. That is the aim of the game. So this is brilliant. You know what? This is a great early morning wake up for many people. Caught a lot of people off guard, but there was a lot of ships. And as you can see, there was no lag. There was no crashing. And actually, Scopeless servers did a great job. So thanks very much for joining me on this edition of What the Farq Presents. And I will see you for another territory capture video very soon.